A chicken farm is a place where chickens are raised and cared for by humans. Chickens are a type of bird that are often kept by people for their eggs and meat. On a chicken farm, the chickens are housed in special buildings called chicken coops or chicken houses. These buildings provide the chickens with a safe and comfortable place to live and lay their eggs. The chickens on a farm are typically fed a diet of grains, seeds, and sometimes supplements like vitamins and minerals. Chickens need clean water to drink and plenty of space to move around and stretch their wings. Chicken farmers are responsible for taking care of the chickens, including feeding and watering them, cleaning their coops, and making sure they are healthy. What you need to know before starting your chicken farm. There are a few things you should consider before starting a chicken farm. Zoning regulations. Check with your local government to make sure it is legal to raise chickens in your area. Some neighborhoods have rules about the number of chickens you can have or the size of your co-op. Space requirements. Chickens need plenty of space to move around and stretch their wings. Make sure you have a suitable area for a chicken coop and a fenced-in outdoor area for the chickens to roam. Cost. Raising chickens can be a relatively inexpensive hobby, but there are still costs involved such as buying chicks or hens, building a co-op, and buying feed. Make sure you have a budget in place. Time commitment. Chickens need daily care, including feeding and watering, cleaning their coop, and checking for signs of illness. Make sure you have the time and dedication to properly care for your chickens. Local ordinances. Some areas have ordinances that regulate the raising of chickens, such as laws about the noise they can make or the smell they can create. Be sure to check with your local government to make sure you are in compliance with any local laws. How to choose the right breed of chicken for your farm. There are many different breeds of chickens to choose from, and each has its own unique characteristics. Here are a few things to consider when choosing the right breed of chicken for your farm. Egg production. If you are planning to raise chickens for their eggs, you will want to choose a breed that is known for its high egg production. Some popular egg-laying breeds include Leghorn, Rhode Island Red, and Australorp. Meat production. If you are planning to raise chickens for their meat, you will want to choose a breed that grows quickly and has a good feed conversion ratio, how much feed it takes to produce a pound of meat. Some popular meat breeds include Cornish Cross and Plymouth Rock. Size. Chickens come in a variety of sizes, from small bantams to large standards. Consider the amount of space you have available for your chickens and choose a breed that will fit comfortably in your coop. Temperament. Some chicken breeds are known for being calm and docile, while others can be more high-strung and prone to panic. Consider the temperament of the breed when choosing chickens for your farm. Climate. Different chicken breeds are better suited to different climates. For example, some breeds have thicker feathers and are better able to withstand cold weather, while others are more heat-tolerant. Consider the climate where you live when choosing a breed. Best practices for feeding and caring for your chickens. Here are some best practices for feeding and caring for your chickens. Provide a balanced diet. Chickens need a diet that includes grains, seeds, and supplements like calcium to stay healthy. You can buy a commercial feed that is formulated specifically for chickens, or you can create your own mix using grains like corn and wheat, as well as seeds like sunflower and safflower. Offer clean water at all times. Chickens need access to clean water at all times. Make sure their water supply is refreshed daily and kept in a clean container. Clean the co-op regularly. Chickens produce a lot of waste, so it's important to clean out their co-op regularly to keep it from getting too dirty or smelly. This also helps prevent the spread of disease. Check for signs of illness. Chickens can be prone to certain health problems, so it's important to check them regularly for signs of illness. These signs may include a lack of appetite, diarrhea, lethargy, or changes in their comb, the fleshy protuberance on top of their head. If you notice any of these signs, consult a veterinarian who is familiar with chickens. Protect them from predators. Chickens are vulnerable to predators like foxes, hawks, and raccoons. Make sure their co-op is secure and consider installing a fence or other protective measures to keep them safe. Choosing the right co-op and run to house your flock. There are a few things to consider when choosing the right coop and run for your chickens. Size. Make sure the coop and run are large enough to accommodate the number of chickens you have. Chickens need plenty of space to move around and stretch their wings, so aim for at least 4 to 5 square feet per bird inside the coop and 8 to 10 square feet per bird in the run. Ventilation. Chickens produce a lot of moisture, so it's important to have good ventilation in the coop to prevent mold and ammonia buildup. Look for a co-op with windows or vents to allow for airflow. Protection from the elements. Chickens need shelter from the wind, rain, and cold. Make sure the co-op is well insulated and has a roof to keep the birds dry. Ease of cleaning. Chickens produce a lot of waste, so it's important to choose a co-op that is easy to clean. Look for a co-op with removable flooring or a sloped floor that allows for easy manure removal. Security. Chickens are vulnerable to predators, so it's important to choose a co-op that is secure and predator-proof. Look for a co-op with sturdy construction and a lockable door. Access to the outdoors. Chickens need access to the outdoors to get fresh air and sunlight. Choose a co-op with an attached run or an adjacent area where the chickens can roam. Protecting your flock from predators and disease. There are a few things you can do to protect your flock from predators and disease on a chicken farm. Secure the co-op. Make sure the co-op is well constructed and has a lockable door to keep out predators. Consider installing a fence around the coop and run to further deter predators. Keep the co-op clean. Clean out the co-op regularly to remove waste and reduce the risk of disease. This will also help deter predators, as they are less likely to be attracted to a clean co-op. Isolate new birds. If you are introducing new birds to your flock, it's a good idea to quarantine them for a few weeks to make sure they are not carrying any diseases. Vaccinate. Some diseases can be prevented through vaccination. Consult a veterinarian who is familiar with chickens to determine which vaccines are appropriate for your flock. Monitor for signs of illness. Keep an eye out for any signs of illness in your birds, such as a lack of appetite, diarrhea, lethargy, or changes in their comb. If you notice any of these signs, consult a veterinarian as soon as possible. Practice good biosecurity. Biosecurity refers to the measures you take to prevent the spread of disease. This can include things like washing your hands before and after handling your chickens, avoiding bringing in outside feed or equipment, and keeping your flock separate from other birds. Harvest. Harvesting chickens on a farm typically involves killing and processing the birds for meat or eggs. Here are some things to consider when harvesting chickens. Age. Chickens are usually ready to be harvested for meat when they are around 8 to 12 weeks old. Egg-laying hens are usually productive for about 2 to 3 years, after which their egg production begins to decline and they may be harvested for meat. Method. There are several methods for killing and processing chickens, including manual methods like neck breaking or throat cutting, and more mechanized methods like electrical stunning. Consult a veterinarian or poultry specialist to determine the most humane and safe method for your farm. Equipment. You will need certain equipment to harvest and process chickens, such as a killing cone, scalder, plucker, and cooler. Make sure you have all the necessary equipment before beginning the harvest. Food safety. Proper handling and processing of the chickens is important to ensure the safety of the meat and eggs. Make sure to follow all food safety guidelines when harvesting and processing your chickens. Local regulations. There may be local regulations in place governing the harvesting and processing of chickens. Make sure you are aware of and in compliance with any applicable laws. Raising chickens on a farm can be a rewarding and enjoyable experience. It requires dedication and hard work, but the benefits of fresh eggs and meat, as well as the companionship of the birds, make it a worthwhile pursuit. To ensure the health and well-being of your flock, it's important to provide them with a balanced diet, clean water, and a clean and secure living environment. Regularly check for signs of illness and take steps to protect your chickens from predators and disease. With proper care, your chickens will be a valuable asset to your farm.